Okay, we're here with Christopher. How you like the idea that the flag is back up again?
It's funny that you asked how I like the idea. That was the whole intentions for what is being done there. And I have said it before that many people don't know what today is. And that was the whole reason behind having it there. Today is Flag Day. Today is St. Martin Flag Day.
Yeah.
And 90% of the population probably don't know. And I remember the first time my idea was never allow it to pass against our flag. So I say, good job. I think I did a very, very good job. The government kept to their word that we're going to get a more durable flag. And light, I saw the lights last night. There's not much difference to what was there from before. But regardless of the situation as it is, right? This is the whole intention. And I'm happy to see the flag back up. Very, very happy to see it back up. I'm just a bit concerned as to what the government would do in case the flag wrap or anything. But again, we'll cross that bridge when we reach it. So I say, job well done.
Our Prime Minister has been working diligently on replacing the flag back on the point, the Colby lookout point, and trying to organize it this way. This time, make sure it's done in the correct way. Stronger flags have been ordered. I'm not sure if the one that's there today is one of those stronger flags, but definitely stronger flags have been ordered. A change of lighting has been instructed to be put up there, because the whole idea is if the flags are going to be up all night, it needs to be properly lit. Now I've seen them installing the new lighting, but right now, as far as I'm concerned, what I can still see is the bottom part of the pole is well lit, but the flag itself is not lit quite good yet. So it's a work in progress. Another thing that is being done up there is, of course, it's private property. It's owned by the Bells, the Bell family. We're still trying to untangle how the whole project came to be. But for sure, we see tourists walking up and going up to the flagpole. From what we read in the papers at the time when this project was being put together, it was going to be one of when people are standing on the lookout, the existing lookout, and they take pictures with the flag in the background. That's what was the idea was. But what we see is we see tourists walking up and going to the flagpole. And we are concerned about the safety of the tourists that walk up there, especially since the flagpole has been put up there. Like I say, we know that it's private property, and so we want to make sure that we, let the tourists know that they would be walking up there at their own risk. Again, the project was put together in a hurry for whatever reason. We think it's a great idea to have the flag there, but we are trying, and our Prime Minister is endeavoring to straighten out the issues that were left undone when the flag just went up, to have a flag up there and not worry about the other items that surround it. The red light, indeed, also, on the top of it, there is a hazard light for aircraft, and definitely that light that was up there, somebody said, it's in accordance with the limitation and the rules of civil aviation. But as I mentioned before, as a pilot myself, I think that light was way underpowered. It should be like the lights that are on the hilltops, as you can see on the masts all over the place. You see those even, especially in bad weather, you still see them, and that's the whole idea of letting a pilot know there is something in the way that you want to go around or above or whatever. And that light is also being replaced. So for Flag Day, the flag is up, and we are working on improving what should have been done in the first place.
dum dum. Bingo, 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 bingo. Yeah, yeah. Bingo, 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 bingo. Yeah, yeah. Saturday, June 16th, 2018. Bingo drive back again. Tell your family and friends. 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. Community Center in Bel Air. $10 you have to pay in order to win. So come down to Wally, have a tongue. Bingo drive, it's going to be fun. Bingo, 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 bingo. Airline tickets, hotel stays, that's not all. Sorts of goodies to be won. Bingo, 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 bingo. Yes, folks, the Lions Pre-Fathers Day Bingo is on this coming Saturday, June 16th at the Bel Air Community Center in Cahill. We will also be raffling the car at the same night at the Bingo Drive. So come out, folks, and have fun and win a car at the same time. Anybody bingo? Nobody bingo.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Tell them, connecting you.
And one of them is the small claims court procedure, which is actually there but not being used very frequently. And it appears that the public is not aware of the possibilities or find it difficult to start a procedure even though the costs are low and the formalities are greatly reduced. A standard form is being drafted and will be available through the court's website in English, Dutch, and Papiamento. We are also looking at other languages possibilities, but that one has not been finalized as yet. And these forms will be able to file the claim. These forms will be available hopefully in September, and it will be available on the website. The Office of the Griffier at the courthouse will also be able to assist individuals with filling out these forms and procedures as well. I want to thank Mr. Peter Lemire, the Vice President of the Joint Court, for assisting me with this project as well, because it has been a burning issue within the community. I know it was also an agenda point for the Prime Minister during her term in Parliament, and to see that we have it and we can use it is extremely important. Because the present Wetboek van Burgerlijke Rechtsvordering provides an easy access procedure for claims up to 10,000 guilders. The court fee is low, 50 guilders, and normally 15% of the sum claim, varying from a minimum of 50 guilders, and it can go up to 7,500 guilders. The procedure is accessible for both natural persons as well as for companies, and no lawyers are required. The griffier sends a copy of the claim to the debtor. The debtor has 3 weeks to respond to the claim. If he fails to do so, or she fails to do so, or if there's no substantive defense, the judge will issue a verdict. Otherwise, in case of the debtor defends himself with him or herself with a material argument, the judge orders a court session for both parties to explain their arguments to the judge. During this session, an amicable settlement can be reached. If not, a verdict would be rendered in 6 weeks. This, again, is an outline of the procedure, and I hope that the community take notes of it, and for small claims that they are able to save some money as well as settle any potential conflict. July 1st is also approaching, the deadline for the number plates. I know Minister of Finance has also mentioned it a couple of times. I just want to reiterate it as well. The leniency was granted, and it was, I know, very appreciated. I've been stopped by many people and thanking me for giving them that break. But I also need them to do their part and comply with the July 1st deadline. Just a quick update, American Airlines as well has increased the seats on the daily flights during the summer. So the capacity is now at 160 passengers, which should mean more business for St. Martin. On November 4th, there will be a new flight from Charlotte. We're looking forward to that one as well. That's one of the things we had discussed when we met with them as well. And on December 19th, there will be 3 flights coming from Miami. So we're gearing up for the season. I want us all to stay vigilant. I want us to stay productive, and I want us to be ready for the season. I'm asking everyone to do their share as well.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 Fun Mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of Fun Miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free Fun Miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles, from within your reach.
Tell them, connecting you.
And while a number of initiatives are aimed at repairing and restoring what was lost in the storms of last years, we are now indeed focusing on disaster preparedness trainings and indeed the continued repairs of schools, the continued repairs of sports facilities. I've been informed, for instance, that the Dutch Quarter basketball court is advancing and that the Middle Region basketball court is also ready and to commence the repairs so dearly needed so that our young people have sufficient activities to engage in their respective districts. Now, last week, as minister, I was also able to partake in a variety of activities that each in their own way showed how strong we are, therefore, as a people, and how we do not let adversity hold us back or keep us down. I was able to visit, for instance, the Prince Willem Alexander School and take part in an iStep presentation where I was able to witness firsthand our advancement in 21st century learning with school children of Teacher Stewart and Teacher for Words classes, and they gave demonstrations on how technology was used in answering multiplication and division problems related to math. Technology is ever advancing, and we must continue to utilize whatever tools necessary to teach our 21st century children. The iStep program is a needed initiative, and I look forward to its advancement in our classrooms and schools, especially in this case, the public schools. I was so pleased and therefore also excited to especially see students with learning challenges engaging learning through technology, and some teachers mentioned that students actually challenged before are now fully engaged and participating in learning and therefore advancing with their possibilities to have gainful employment and opportunities in life. I also attended last week the final games of the interscholastic primary school water polo championships. I used this opportunity to congratulate the students of the Hillside Christian School on a well-deserved victory, which I witnessed, and all the schools that participated. The hashtag Sports Matter campaign continues to be close to my heart, and I recognize the importance of all the various display of sport activities that continue to be carried out on a daily basis, and I encourage everyone, volunteers, schools, sports associations, federations, to continue and keep the good work up. Therefore, I would also like to use the opportunity on behalf of the Department of Sport to highlight 2 sport, fitness and healthy lifestyle businesses on the island that the registration drive for the expo section of its 4th annual Sports Open House is now open. The theme of this year's event is, of course, hashtag Sports Matter, and the open house is set to take place on Friday, August 24th and Saturday, August 25th, 2018 at the Raoul Illich Sports Complex, and I would like to urge all relevant organizations to participate in this wonderful event.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
In my opinion, everything is perfect and you would be great for the job. But I see here that there's a 2-year gap in your resume. What did you do?
I was hospitalized for mental illness.
Oh, mental illness?
I've undergone treatment and I have a wonderful family that supports me.
Well, that is good news.
No, it's fine. I'm recovered.
We'll contact you, okay?
For a better understanding of mental health and what you can do to stop mental health stigma, please go to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Yeah, yeah. Bingo, 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 bingo. Yeah, yeah. Saturday, June 16th, 2018. Bingo drive back again. Tell your family and friends. 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Community Center in Bel Air. $10 you have to pay in order to win. So come down to Wally, have a town. Bingo drive, it's going to be fun. Bingo, 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 bingo. Airline tickets, hotel stays, that's not all. Sorts of goodies to be won. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Yes, folks, the Lions Pre-Fathers Day Bingo is on this coming Saturday, June 16th at the Bel Air Community Center in Cahill. We will also be raffling the car at the same night at the bingo drive. So come out, folks, and have fun and win a car at the same time. Anybody bingo? Nobody bingo.
Madam Chair, in response to the questions posed, I will go through them as indicated. I believe MP Smith came with some proposals that are, I guess, for Parliament to decide, not necessarily for the minister. So I would leave that one there. But in general, what we are trying to do, and it kind of addresses the question posed by MP Bryson as far as when it comes to efficiency, by having them being the same or synchronized or harmonized, it increases the efficiency. If each country comes with their own changes, then the judges that come from the Netherlands would, of course, have to adjust to each one separately, even though they are moved around the former Antilles. So we would like to keep it in sync with the other to increase efficiency. Going on to the questions posed by MP Bryson, that was part of his answer as far as efficiency is concerned, but also we are working on the digitalization of the entire process, so that should also speed it up. And the possibility of the small claims court is also being worked on. The forms are being drafted in English, Dutch, and Papiamento, and it will address claims up to 10,000 guilders for a small court fee of 50 guilders. So that is also being worked on as well. They will also have the possibility to file the claim online, again increasing efficiency as well. A question was asked about the workload, and I actually had a meeting scheduled today for them to present their year report as well as the budget of 2017 and the year report of 2018. So I kind of got it early, which is kind of efficient, being next to both offices. When it comes to the cases, Ambtenaren Zaken, there were 65 filed in 2016 and 52 filed in 2017. As far as the LAD cases are concerned, there were 155 in 2016 and 151 in 2017. As far as Belastingzaken, the tax ones, there were 65 in 2016 and 76 in 2017, which gives us a total of 285 in 2016 and 279 in 2017. I must add that there are currently no backlogs. The only one that may have a backlog is the one regarding the Lobverzoeken, but as far as they know, that has not been the case. We've had additional judges fly in to assist with the backlog after the Hurricane Irma, and that has helped to alleviate the situation a whole lot. There are no laws that are in conflict with this one. And you understand that when any law is drafted and presented, it goes through the entire process of the governor and the council advice, and they are the ones responsible to ensure that those laws are not conflicted with any other existing laws. So that's part of their due diligence. Are there any financial consequences? There are no financial consequences, as indicated in the Memorandum van Toelichting. On the second point, I believe it says no financial consequences. And as far as the budget for the Joint Court, we're looking at almost 4.5 million for St. Martin this year. The budget has been presented to myself, and the letter approving the budget will be sent out this week in time for our YVO meeting, which is all the ministers of the kingdom meeting, which will be held the 15th to the 18th of July in Bonaire this year. I believe those are the questions and answers that were requested of me.